idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move this. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Lanning. Here comes the rush, and they got him wrapped up at the 28. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A little release to the back. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere. And a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but
unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boston College wants to play fast.
1st down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
and honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to...
There he goes! Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on second. Reads it, fires complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they fall late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit. That's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. And they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 11 over Florida State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going. Swear.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense, just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Using his feet. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.